I do the most. Giving you time, girl, I done did that. You say my name when I'm hitting that. I never let the past come back. Did you know you got that?
Which one?
So one of them.
This number one. Oh my gosh, my nerves is acting on my leg. I'm start shaking. I need my pills.
I'm in and out, loving your moans. Hands on your waist, I do the most. Giving you time, girl, I done did that. You say my name when I'm
That's number one.
I never let the past come back. Did you know you got that comeback? I know you pretty. I'm in
and this is number two.
Yeah.
And now loving your moans. Hands on your waist, I do the most.
I got supposed to be for 2 o'clock.
Girl, I done did that. You say my name when I'm hitting that. I never let the past come back. Did you know you got that comeback? I know you pretty. I'm in and out.
I like the other one.
You like the first one?
Wait, let me see it again.
Now loving your moans. Hands on your waist, I do the most. Giving you time, girl, I done did that. You say my name when I'm hitting that. I never let the past come back. Did you know you got that?
No, I like the other one.
Oh my gosh.
No, I like the other one. Let me see it again. The other one.
And now loving your moans. Hands on your waist, I do the most. Giving you time, girl, I done did that. You say my name when I'm hitting that. I never let the past come back. Did you know you got that comeback? I know you pretty.
Which one?
That one.
This
one?
Yeah.
I do the most. Giving you time, girl, I done did that. You say my name when I'm hitting that. I never let the past come back. Did you know you got that comeback? I know you pretty. I'm in and out, loving your moans. Hands on your waist, I do the most. Giving you time, girl, I done did that. You say my name when I'm hitting that.
I like the other one better too. I just like my face expressions on it. The other one I'm just giving a mean look.
I'm in and out, loving your
like I'm mad about the dance. Like the dance didn't
I'm in and out, loving your moans. Hands on your waist, I do the most. Giving you time, girl, I done did that. You say my name when I'm hitting that. I never let the past come back. Did you know you got that comeback? I know you pretty. I'm in and out, loving your moans. Hands on your waist, I do the most. I'm in and out, loving your moans. Hands on your waist, I do the most. Giving you time, girl, I done did that. You say my name when I'm hitting that. I never let the past come back. Did you know you got that comeback? I know you pretty. I'm in and out, loving your moans. Hands on your waist, I do the most. Giving you time, girl, I done did that. You say my name when I'm hitting that.
Invite me.
Niggas got a rap game, but my fans know it.
Thank you. I was just saying, should I post this to everyone?
MP in the house.
Yo, MP, let's go.
That's good.
I don't want it to echo. Huh? I know, I said call me regularly.
We hope you'll come and join us for our Creative Card Day. The first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive a Creative Card pass. Arrive early to the fan zone and get a free Jazz Release blanket.
Fans, be here for Mascot Mania. All fans in attendance will receive a Pittsburgh Jazz bear.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports.
Along with Hall defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingit. Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Avdia in at small forward. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting five in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. Klingit with a screen. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, man.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear...
And so far. Pass to Klingit. Fades and shoots. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Three fly. Again, MP missing.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Here's Kamara. And a miss there on the triple.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start, giving up high.
No good with the triple. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. They get it again. MP looking around. Jacks up a 3. Kicks it out to Markkanen.
Has it. He is such a sweet shooter.
Foul called on MP. That's his first foul. So for the Blazers, Robert Williams checked in for Klingit. Jeremy Grant comes in for Kamara. And it's Sharp in for Drew Holiday. The 3. Rebound, Utah. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the...
They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Lillard can't get it to go. On offense, here's Utah. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Now MP. Coming off a 31-point game. George finds MP. Now here's Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, MP. Here's Kessler. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Exactly.
And Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page. Collier is out there with MP. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Trailblazers substitution. Number 0, Damian Lillard.
MP outside. Pass to Collier, who is stolen by Lillard. It's a one-on-one situation. Ooh, Lillard getting after it in transition.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable, just beating the D up the floor.
Adele, and that one's on target from the wing. MP's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Utah trailing here. Here's MP. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that.
Shams Charania, he's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of
those die-hard fans. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Adele. Over Sharp. Oh, another miss by Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Grant finds Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Markkanen. Pass to MP. Trailblazers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Collier. Then for Portland, Klingett, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Avdia. And Holiday subbed in for Sharp. Here's Hendricks. Kicks it out to MP. Fires for 3. Here's Kessler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kessler's got his second basket on the night.
Defensive pressure simply not enough to deter Kessler in that instance.
Tries to break his ice. And the dunk by Lillard.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to Hendricks. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Lillard's got 10 points.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Here's Adele. And it's off the back of the rim. No good, Chief, for the Trailblazers. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly.
For the back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
Well, they're executing well, and that's big.
Glad you could join us, Ryan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingett. Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Avdia in at the 3, a small forward. Utah moving the ball around. George outside. 4-3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in the game. Cashes in the 12-footer. He's got 5.
Well, the defense just concedes that mid-range, and Denny Avdia says, I'll have at it.
Markkanen outside. George passes to MP. Pass to Markkanen. Now George. MP outside. Takes a 3. George passes to MP.
Here.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player. So it definitely runs in the family.
And stolen by Holiday. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, the team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve. Back to you guys.
Young and hungry. Hendricks has got his second basket of the night.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Back to Lillard. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Markkanen outside. Pass to George. And finished off by Kessler.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Trailblazers lead by 5. Here's Lillard. Outside Kamara. First points of the game on the deep ball.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Filipowski's Sharp subbed in for Holiday. Pass to George. And he's going for the lob. Shot clock at 6. Avdia passes to Sharp. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. A 5-game tour around the league. MP outside. George outside. Pass to Kessler. There's the triple. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. So Utah going with an almost entire... Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Then it's MP, and it's Hendricks in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might...
He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
And another miss by Utah.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And the basket is good.
Well, Kessler always...
Book it! It goes!
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Trailblazers lead by 16. Lillard! Here's Kessler. Here's Hendricks. From downtown. Markkanen outside. Kessler clinging with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
Jazz trail by 14. Both hands there for a little extra.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Holiday. And he can't stop the run as that misses.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Trailblazers and opened up the entire offense.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was
contribute for his team on both ends of the floor. And one look at Donovan Clingan, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
And here's Holiday. Lillard double team. Takes a three. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous...
Glass. Here's Kessler. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily.
Kind of a mixed bag for you tonight, MP. You were able to get back on track offensively, but you guys came up short. What do you think needs to change?
Well, to be honest, we need to get off to a better start. If you get your confidence up early, you can ride that kind of wave into the...
I'm down. Corner. Oh my God. Always see me wide open. One on one. There we go. Finally.
There are underlying drugs that are concerned. You have great fans. Well, I like forget about it. Yeah.
Yo, follow like that.
Cut.
You'll want to be here during our next Sun game, everyone, because everyone in attendance will receive their very own Suns backpack. Looking to be a part of future Sun games? We've got information on available tickets at our ticket booth. Don't forget about our Power Giveaway Day. Come to the game with us. You get a free Coca-Cola bobblehead.
Visit the team's website for more information and availability on any future games.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. These teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. George is out there with MP, and it's Hendricks in at the 3 spot. Back to George. First 3 points of the night up on the board for Utah. Pass to Williams. And here is Brooks. Six to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Jazz ball.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. That shot missing. Here's the Suns with the ball. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
You know, Richard, while he's still one of the elite scorers in the game, Devin Booker missed All-Star selection in 2025.
Yeah, it can get very tough when it gets to that All-Star selection. No one questions his number or his talent. It was more about the win-loss.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Kessler, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Booker. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Pass to Hendricks.
Draining the triple.
Booker the pass to Brooks. Back to Booker. And he drives in. And yes, it's good. Booker's got 6.
Boy, Booker has so many ways to burst.
And George kicks to MP. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Suns trail by 5. Pass to Gillespie. Now here's Brooks. Here's Booker. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 8 points for him. Guys, cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild, but they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now that ended last year when they really bottomed out.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert.
For 3, Booker. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Markkanen kicks to George. The 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Keep rolling here. Foul.
So good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Outside, George. Here's MP. Back to George. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He comes. And we hope. Adele, the pass to Hendricks for 3. And so Booker will bring it up to the Suns. Trailing by 2. So on the floor for Utah. Nurkic is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Collier. Then it's MP. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Booker looking around. Into the lane. And the dunk by Booker.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
So it's Utah now. On the wing, MP. To the middle. And no good that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. On the wing, MP. MP drills the 3.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Rich pulls it in.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
MP passes to Hendricks. Back to MP. Another miss by MP.
And Booker is more than just a scorer. Very capable of getting it to his teammates.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can...
Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I took over to you."
Thanks a lot, Allie. Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. Brooks comes in for Dunn. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Keontae George comes in for Collier. Adele with the bucket.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Now Brooks. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Suns lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Another one falls for Phoenix.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pass to Kessler. MP, that's for 2. It doesn't go for him.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Gillespie. Booker brings the fans to their feet.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Jazz trailed by 5. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jammed by the Suns.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked off here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
With 2 seconds left. A shot off that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 5. And will return shortly.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix. They're in a free fall, sliding down these rankings. But the good news is time is still on their side.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Suns.
They've been choosy.
That'll do it for our show.
To the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the
4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. And it's Gillespie in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. To us.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Here's Adele. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Puts up a 3.
8 in that department.
Booker against MP. And that one, good. And it's an 8-point Suns lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Markkanen dishes to MP. Markkanen sets the pick for MP. To Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You know, players look for key moments in a game, RJ, and Grayson Allen seems to have an knack for finding them.
Oh, he sure does. When I think about Allen, I see him hitting in late clock situations or solidifying a run or a comeback. When it matters most, he is ready.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Allen. Right wing. Booker outside. Booker sinks the three.
I was ready to do it after that game.
Perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Guys, and talk about strategy. Jazz trailed by 11. Adele, the pass to Hendricks. Back to MP. Stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Brooks with no one around. And the 3 off target. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Adele, the pass to Hendricks. Now, here's MP. Out to the right wing. Good on the triple. Hendricks has got 6 points. Wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Williams against Kessler. And stolen by Booker. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night here. And RJ, the 4th head coach in as many seasons for the Phoenix Suns.
The only thing that remains constant in Phoenix is change. Devin Booker, who's been there for the longest, is now on coach 8.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Donnie. Hendricks passes to MP. Leaps for it. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in those
positions. MP out there with George, and it's Hendricks in at the 3 spot. That one goes in.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
All right, here's Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Open man. Getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Pass to Hendricks. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last...
The 2013 Heat and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
And so here's Phoenix. Following the 3-pointer by Utah. Kessler pulls it down. Now Markkanen. Here's MP. MP sets the screen for Markkanen. And down goes the 3.
And he plays with such a great rhythm. Markkanen, the catch and shoot shot, one he practices religiously.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the 4th. Williams, and he cams it in.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a convert.
And intensity, this was a well-deserved win.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Markkanen. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Allen.
Away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here is George. Now MP. Outside George. Just 5 on the clock. Markkanen fires. The hustle point.
At the line for the Jazz.
22 is their biggest lead.
Loss for you and your team tonight, MP. What's your evaluation of your performance?
Utah, 60. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team.
I give it an incomplete. There were spots where it felt like I was...
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Tom. And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony. Attention all grinders, a double rep event has just become active in the rank.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations.
Oh my God, just getting smoked. So horror. Folks told me play up to AZ, he got the horrors. Stop bidding on your war stories. We up the motion with that minuscule. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm the same. My plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let them bring in. Why you wanna see us smile again? Ain't they facing? Don't know that they contribute to the very good. If you ain't never calm down.
Like those kicks, MP.
He is.
Okay, fans, we're giving out Google t-shirts at our next giveaway game. So give me your tickets today. Bring the whole family and everyone can show their Hornets pride. Do you want a Hornets bounce pad? Of course you do. So join us at our fan giveaway day and you'll go home with one of your own. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Hornets along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Ball City, don't miss out on our next fan giveaway day. We'll be giving out 704 blankets to the first 15,000 fans in attendance. So that you can rep the best area code in the nation. The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian.
Positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
The starters for Utah, Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. George out there with MP, and it's Hendricks in at the three. And here's MP from outside, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. To the right side, inside, kicks it to George. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing. MP's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Charlotte. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how much.
Target. For Charlotte, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. It's tipped.
Well, that's a great job by Markkanen. Using his 7-foot frame. You forget how long he is.
And Charlotte making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Off the inbound. And Ball gets it to go.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard.
Sexton against George. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's Ball with a 3. Kessler with a rebound. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. And this is the first season matchup.
And last year they split their season series. So this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
And finished off by Kessler.
Pretty basketball. George with the perfect feed.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
Here's Hendricks. In his last outing, he had 11 points. The putback.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The Jazz have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Utah moving the ball around. And finished off. Ball no good. And here's George. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And how sweet was that play?
10-point pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front, up 2. After this break, we'll be back with for Charlotte. Then for Utah, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Filipowski. Hendricks comes in for Bailey. And MP subbed in for Sensabaugh. Charlotte has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Miller is out there with the Hornets 5. Down low. Outside for Sexton. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Sexton's got 5.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
Sexton passes to Bridges. And here's James. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Bridges misses. Jazz trail by 3. Markkanen off the bounce. Good work there as it goes. Markkanen's got his second basket on the night.
Moving so well for that 7-foot frame. Markkanen is a load on the bounce.
Sexton finds Bridges. Back to Sexton. Shoots over Collier. Sexton misses.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes
you working all these hours to live good, and they online. See, when I say do something, just go ahead and do it. But if I shut it down, but that's okay, my TV will be going up Monday. I'm not gonna put no got internet Wi-Fi. I'm just wondering why I gotta go back and forth with people about. My mom just said I just got off at 12 o'clock because the clients had an appointment with staff. So I had to open up, lock up. I'm working. You think shit is free? Your haircut costs. Their hair costs. That stuff costs money.
With Allie.
Thanks, Brian. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process for that. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. 1:43 left in the first half.
Hey, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
So for the Hornets, George comes in for Collier. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work.
Balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Ball. Pass to Miller. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I talked to my mom. That's why I was asking you, okay? My mom called me and told me to get rid of the ham. Ariana, do you want some more beans and rice? And you and Brooklyn gonna go out and turn off the, go ahead and take down the lights. Well, the only thing I would say is with that, some black eyed peas. That's why I said save it. You didn't take it out to the The black eyed peas, I thought Eric, yeah, it's 2 dishes. What's that, 2 containers? And then you throwing away the game. You can show me something different, then I'll go in there and wash it. But I ain't gonna be arguing with nobody grown. Kick rocks. I don't care nothing about what you're talking about right now, about being rude or nothing, Jordan. You know how sorry